if you're planning to hit the road right now, you're going to be dodging some wet weather.
Yeah, a few spots, but it's wrapping up pretty quickly, so that's the good news. We showed you this at the top of the show, but there was graupel in Lake Wylie and actually expected in a few other spots. If you would like us to show your pictures, videos on air, you can always send that using the Near Me function in the WCNC Charlotte mobile app. Thanks so much, Rex, for this. Of course, we were talking about graupel earlier. They are softer ice pellets, so almost like a soft hail. Not as impactful, but honestly, more of a nuisance, which is kind of what we talked about a little bit earlier. And this rain is certainly that. We still have a few isolated thunderstorms here pushing through the Weddington area. This is moving toward the south and east, so moving toward places like Stewart Crossroads by about 6:41, Pageland as we approach 6:45, and then after that should be starting to fall apart as it moves closer to parts of Lancaster and Chesterfield County. I'll tell you, a lot of these have fallen apart as they've moved a little bit further south and east. Right now here you can see one cell producing some moderate to heavy rain and likely a few isolated lightning strikes near Polkton there. That's again pushing toward the south and southeast, here's where it's heading. Down toward Lylesville by about 7:15. We have Gravelton by about 7:30. So still moving at a relatively rapid pace. Light rain still moving through these parts here of eastern Lancaster and Chesterfield County. But other than that, once this wraps up, we are good to go. Everything will be over as we approach 8 o'clock. So there's the futurecast model. You can see by 8, everyone is nice and dry. And then overnight, most areas do stay dry from any kind of rain. It is going to turn much colder. And that colder northwest flow is going to help produce snow up in the mountains. Still expecting close to 2, if not upwards of 4 inches if you're about 3,500 feet and above. Isolated spots 4,500 feet and above, closer to places like Grandfather Mountain, could see even more than that. Well, once we get past the rain and storms out there right now, our big story here in Charlotte is the big cold snap on the way. By 11 o'clock tonight, we will already be feeling below freezing with the wind chill factored in as the winds do turn breezy up in the mountains into the teens. Teens and upper 20s continue into tomorrow morning, and it'll be chilly even in the afternoon. Highs this weekend will be in the 40s, but tomorrow we'll feel like 41 at a maximum in Charlotte, and it'll be even colder heading into Sunday. Single digit. It feels like temps in the mountains. We're closer to 20 here in the Queen City and only feeling like the 30s through the entire day on Sunday, which does include, of course, the big Panthers home game, last one of the season. So if you are heading that way, it will not be like last Sunday where it was chilly. But temperatures were in the upper 40s, but it was cloudy and we had that breeze. If you're in the direct sunshine, it might feel nice at times. Just make sure you are factoring in where you sit when you get ready for that game. Again, the inflatables alert, we showed you this last night with the Christmas decorations, inflatables outside. Because of the breeze, make sure everything is tied down that you absolutely do not want to lose before you go to bed tonight. Here's your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. We are colder, drier, breezier this weekend, but a nice little warm up as we head into the December 21st and 25th. As you look at the long range forecast, it does look like a bit of wet weather heading into those last few days of December, but no day is a washout at this point, and temperatures will be a little bit warmer than normal for this time of year. So we started December off cold. Looks like we're going to end the month relatively warm.